guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Glow, if you didn't already know, and today I'm doing my Sunday Bible Talk video. Today we're going to be talking about our parents. So before we start, I'm making this video dedicated to my mom, Carrie Catlin, and I am going to link her blog maybe in the description. I don't know if maybe. But if I don't do that, her blog is just carriefromtheprairie.com. And she also has a YouTube channel, just Carrie Catlin, C-A-R-R-I-E. Sorry, for some reason I couldn't spell for a second. Anyways, carriefromtheprairie.com. And without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So it can be pretty difficult to obey our parents. I know that because it's just hard. It's hard. Okay, so I just don't know why it's so hard to obey our parents. Probably because we just don't want to. Like, clean your room. I don't want to, but okay. I have, like, everything planned out, like, when I'm going to do this, when I'm going to do that, when I'm going to do that. And then they just step in the way and they're like, clean your room now. And it's like, but anyways, so I know that can be super difficult. However, the Bible tells us to obey our parents because they are older and wiser than us. I have this Bible verse over here, and it is right here in Proverbs 1 verses 8 and 9. Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. They are a garland to grace your head and a chain to adorn your neck. So here in the Bible, it tells us to obey our parents. So we really should do that because the Bible says to. I know how difficult it can be, and it's hard, but ways to get closer to your parents so it's easier to obey them and not argue with them is by telling your mom everything and your dad everything, whoever you're most comfortable talking to. I tell my mom everything from who likes who to what shoes I'm wearing that day. Like, I tell her everything. So I would highly recommend telling your mom things, or your dad, or whoever you talk to and whoever you're the most comfortable with talking to, because it really helps just grow your relationship. So I highly recommend doing that. Also, talk about God to your parents, even if they're not Christians. Just kind of grow that relationship while, like, growing your relationship with Christ, because it will definitely help to ask your parents questions and see their point of view on things. That does not mean you have to always agree and have the same opinions as your parents, because we're separate people. We don't have to have the same opinions. I know I don't have the same opinions on certain views that my parents do, and that's totally okay to have different opinions, but it's also a respect level. You should respect their opinion and also have your own opinion. Or you can have their opinion. Whatever you are most comfortable with having, like, it doesn't matter. So obey your parents. Also, my mom does so much and my dad does so much to help us and to keep us on the right track and the right, just to grow our character. However, my mom does so much for us. She cooks dinner and does the dishes and takes care of our dog, takes care of us, teaches us school, drives us here and there. She's amazing. But last night, she's out of town right now with my older sister. Speaking of which, she's with my older sister traveling to a show choir competition. She does amazing. She's just an amazing person. I made dinner and did the dishes last night, and I was super exhausted after doing nothing that day but making dinner and doing the dishes. Like, I don't know why I was so exhausted, but that made me just opened my eyes and made me appreciate my mom so much more, because she does stuff like that every day. And plus 10 times more than that. She just does so much. And I just really appreciate her. So you guys should go give your mom a hug and tell her how much you appreciate her. And if you don't have a mom, if you just have a dad, or if you just don't have a dad and you just have a mom, and if you live with your uncle and aunt, if you live with your grandparents, if you live with your foster parents, if you live with your adopted parents, just go and hug them and tell them how amazing they are, because they do so much for you that you can't even see, because they love you so much, and they're also probably struggling with their own things, because I can't imagine not having to take care of so many people, and also myself, because that's so difficult. So just go and hug your parents and tell them how important they are to you. Also, I'm going to read this Bible verse one more time so you guys can write it down or whatever, if I can find it again. There's a lot of flags in this Bible, and so I get confused on which flag is the one that I needed and the one... Where'd it go? Found it. Okay. And then I lost it. Proverbs 1, 8, and 9. Sorry, I gotta click something on my phone real quick. Okay. Proverbs 1, 8, and 9. Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. They are a garland to grace your head and a chain to adorn your neck. I love you guys to the moon and back, and be sure to obey your parents and go give them a big hug right now because they do so much for you. Love you to the moon and back. See you later, alligators. Oh, and follow my mom's blog CarrieFromThePrairie.com. Tell your parents, tell your friends, and be sure to hit that big red subscribe button and like it up. And comment down below what you want to see me do next time. Love you to the moon and back. See you later, alligators.